Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you, Father, for another wonderful and amazing day. I want to say thank y'all so much for joining me for today's video. In this video today, we're going to be making, I think I'm going to try to make 2 stretch bracelets. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but we're going to see. So I am using some acrylic beads right here. I purchased these from Joann Fabrics some time ago, and I'm going to be mixing it in. So it's going to be a 2 bead method. It's a 2 bead method, and I'm going to be using these right here too. So just 2 beads, this and that. Okay, I'm going to be pretty much alternating the bead, and then in between the beads I'm going to be putting these rhinestones. I hope you all are using these awesome bead methods that makes it so much easier for you to be able to create and make jewelry. So sometimes you don't have to sit there and try to figure out what you're going to do, because you know you can do a 1 bead method, a 2 bead method, a 3 bead method, a 4 bead method, a 5 bead method. You can do a 6 bead method, an 8 bead method. It's really up to you. Okay, once you get your methods together, you'll be amazed. You won't have to sit there literally and try to figure out what type of designs or how to come up with different things. Once you get that bead method under control and get it like you want it, the sky is the limit. Y'all know I always say it. All right, so let me get back to this. So we're going to be making, in the video it says all beads make beautiful bracelets, which is the truth, and it doesn't even matter what type of bead it is. So I'm going to start off with this one, and like I said, in between each one of my bead I am going to be using the acrylic bead. Okay, so it's going to be a 2 bead method, not a 1 bead, but 2 bead method. So I have this one on first, and then I'm going to put on this one, and every time I put one of these on, I am going to be putting on one of these. So like I said, I'm going to be putting on one, then going to another one, putting on one. I got to make sure that I'm paying attention to what I'm doing so that everything is on like it's supposed to be. Every time I put one of those on, like the rhinestone beads are supposed to go in between the beads. So every time I put on one bead and I put on another bead. But like I said, I purchased these beads, these here, the acrylic ones, from Joann Fabrics a while ago. I have quite a bit of, like, some of my beads I don't always get a chance to see what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, right? See what I'm doing? Boop, not paying attention. Boop. So some of my beads I don't always get a chance to use all of them up, because sometimes I just don't. Sometimes, to be honest with you, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, sometimes I don't want to use up all my beads. Sometimes I will go and buy some beads that I really, really like, and I really like those beads, and that's why whenever I go out to purchase beads, I always sometimes buy more than 1 pack, because 1 or 2 things that happen. Either I'll go back and it'll be gone, or it may be something that has been discontinued. A lot of times with jewelry, especially beads, they become discontinued, meaning that the company has made as much as they are going to make to sell of them, and they're not going to be making anymore. So it's kind of sort of like I sometimes I be trying to hold on to my beads because I be like, I really like this bead. I really don't want to, let's see, like I said, a beautiful bracelet. I don't want to not have any of those beads. So sometimes I just don't use them all. Sometimes I put them to the side and I don't use them all, but I do that for, like I said, my reason. So this is pretty much what we have so far. I think I'm gonna add on one more of these, but I don't think I need, actually. I think, let me see. I think I'm gonna go with, I think this should be big enough. I always try to lay it over like this on my wrist just to see, but I think that should fit. And now I'm gonna go ahead and tie this up, but I gotta make sure here. So I'm gonna tie it up. Yeah, that should fit me, and that's pretty. So let's just tie it, and I'm gonna see if I can make another one. I should have enough to make another one. So we're going to see. I hope all is well with each and every one. I hope y'all are doing really well. And I hope you all are using these methods to make and create some phenomenal jewelry. And like I said, I bought these right here. I bought from Joann Fabrics some time ago. Oh, I went through that one. Okay, so let me try it on and see. Yeah, it fits. As long as it's got room in it, it fits, but it is pretty. So that's what this one looks like. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The one thing about those rhinestone beads or rondelle beads or whatever you want to call them, these beads right here, these beads really, really give your jewelry the look. It gives it the look. Yeah, so what y'all think? The one thing I am going to say though is that when you use your own beads, you do your own thing, nobody is going to come up with the ideas that you come up with, because this stuff is always going to be different and nobody's going to come up with it, and you're going to be happy because you don't have to worry about going anywhere and seeing anybody else with your jewelry on. That's the one good thing about being able to make and create your own stuff, is that you don't have to worry about anybody with pretty much the same thing that you have. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about seeing somebody, unless you buy it from somebody that sells multiple things. But even with that, even if you ran into a person, say for instance you will make a jewelry maker and you make like 3 or 4 pieces, that's still not bad, because how many people, it's a lot of people in the world. I'm going to say that. It's a lot of people in the world. And because it's a lot of people in the world, people like different, everybody don't like the same thing. We all like different things. And because we all like different things, the chances are not going to be, it's not going to be a big thing when you are making and creating, and like I said, even if you make or you sell 3 or 4 pieces of that item, that means that only 3 or 4 people are going to be able to get that item. Where's the hole? Oh. Yeah, only 3 or 4 people are going to be able to get the item that you make and you create. So that's what this one looks like. And because I only had a limited amount of beads, because like I said, I am working with a very limited amount. What are they doing? I'm being nosy. I sound like a car alarm is going off outside, but I don't know if y'all heard it or not. And if you hear anything running, that's my air conditioner. So that's what we have so far. Yep. Yep. I think I got maybe one more to, I don't know if I can put any more on here. Let's go with this one. Oh, let me try this pink. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's big enough. And I gotta get some more rhinestones. So I'm gonna go, so I'm gonna add this one on, and then this one, and then I'm gonna tie it, because it should be long enough. Yep, and it is. So let's tie this one. That's pretty too. Sometimes it's, you can make pretty bracelets with all size beads. Like, it don't matter if the beads are 3 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 10 millimeter. You can make beautiful bracelets with any size beads. Some people don't like large beads. Some people like small beads. Yeah, so here are my bracelets. I was able to make 2 of them. I didn't really know, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, I really could have added another bead in there. But this is good. So I just wanted to show y'all something different, because this is definitely something different. And like I said, is the acrylic and these beads right here. Now, I don't remember where I purchased these from. I don't really remember, but I know for a fact that I purchased these from Joann Fabrics. And I'm thinking that you could probably find something like this at Amazon, because like I said, they're 12 millimeter. They're not the small ones, so 12 millimeter beads. And y'all also check out, and I did a video the other day on this. Check out dollarbead.com, because the dollarbead.com sells beads as well. So check the dollarbead.com out. You may be able to find something 12 millimeter, and all you got to do is get yourself some acrylic 12 millimeter acrylic beads, and you can make these beautiful bracelets. And just don't forget to make sure that you have your little rhinestone spacers to go in between. Okay, so with that being said, I want to take this time to say thank y'all so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to share, because sharing is what? Sharing is caring. And I want to say thank y'all so much for your amazing support that you have shown to me down through these years. Yep, I'm still standing and I'm still here through the grace and mercy from the Father. Continued grace and mercy. So y'all have a wonderful and awesome day. And as always, peace and blessings, everyone. See ya.